Tampon Tim, Ilhan Omar, y'all let the Somalis do whatever they want to do down there. They bet a lot of Somalis to commit fraud because it helps them in some kind of way. When you just cede your state to a whole different country, what do you expect to happen? You got Tampon Tim dropping out of the governor's race. That's hilarious. He dropped out of the race because Nick Shirley exposed him. And that's crazy that a YouTuber was able to get you to drop out of the race. It was in this statement talking about some things have been getting in the news and, Trump is waging war on our state.
Donald Trump and his allies in Washington and in St. Paul and online want to make our state a colder, meaner place. They want to poison our people against each other by attacking our neighbors.
It's like, bro, y'all let the Somalis do whatever they want to do down there. And the pattern was so obvious. It's not like it just happened this year or last year. This has been going on since like 2009 at the latest. 2009 has probably been earlier than that. This has been going on since I was wearing the big jeans and Timberland boots on the beach, looking like I'm one of these young Gen Zs right now. It's been going on since then. This ain't nothing new. This is an old story. I was reporting on this type of stuff when I first started in 2015, 2016. When I first started, and not just here in the States, but all over the world, I was saying the exact same thing. So it's not new. So they had plenty of time to fix it. They had plenty of time to get it tightened up. But all that happened over the past few years is that it became more entrenched. They did not do anything to fix it because they cool with it for whatever the reason may be. Maybe that a lot of Somalis to commit fraud because it helps them in some kind of way. I don't know. I mean, they get monies from the companies in their campaigns. Speaking about Democrats, that is. They get monies from the Somali fake daycares in their campaigns. And maybe the Somali children, they go out there and do jobs people don't want to do. I don't know. But the Minnesotans, the liberals in Minneapolis, sure love their Somali scammers. They love them. The Somali scammers specifically is who they love. And if y'all know why they love them so much, please let me know. Please let me know. And I feel like they intentionally get the scammer type person. Upstanding citizen, regular number Somali, trying to go to school and work. Nah. Okay, this guy here, his name is Muhammad. Okay, M5 for short. That's his nickname. And he has convictions of bank fraud, credit card fraud. Yeah, let's get him into Minnesota and let him be a citizen and let him open the daycare and a home health care center and a medical transport, all of that. Because I know he'll do a great job at those jobs. No, he's going to be a scammer and fraud the system and steal from the federales. Is the point to have them steal to have that money boost your economy up in Minnesota? Is that the reason? I mean, maybe so, because you got to understand what's going on, how much money you guys are spending on these certain things. It's obvious to see. Anybody could have seen it. It's not something that is taking a rocket scientist to figure out. So, Tampon Tim, Ilhan Omar, Amy Klobuchar, Jacob Fry, all you guys have allowed this kind of thing to fester. Not just the Somalis with the fraud, but also the anti-police sentiment, the anti-ICE sentiment, the anti-federal government sentiment. You guys have allowed it to foster. And now what's the result? Massive fraud, billions upon billions of federal tax money stolen by the Somalis in Minnesota. And then Minneapolis, St. Paul, a war zone. They're trying to enforce federal law onto a place, and it's not happening properly because the people are so anti-government, which is them being fueled by the rhetoric of their leaders. Tampon Tim, Jacob Fry, Ilhan Omar, Amy Klobuchar, and the list goes on. And the craziest part was I showed y'all the video years ago when they changed the flag, the Minnesota flag to the Somali flag.
Today, Minnesota's new state flag is flying at the Capitol in St. Paul to celebrate statehood. This comes after some Republicans tried and failed to stop the shift. Yes, that's the flag. The redesign scraps Native American imagery that was on the old flag, and the new flag features the North Star on a navy blue background with a patch of light blue on the right side. You know what it looks a lot like, the one on the right? The Somalia flag.
Now, let me show you the Somali flag. Do you see a resemblance? Okay, that is literally the flag of Somalia. Do you see a resemblance between this and the brand new flag of Minnesota? They pretty much say, hey, you know what? Check it out. We are now Somalia. I'm the captain now, pretty much. And the background is blue, but it's a different blue than the Somali flag. But the original flag has a blue that's similar to the Somali blue. So if they just put this star onto this background, it would have been copyright infringement at that point. That's what's happening with Minnesota. It's obvious, it's straight out there in the open, and as a result, they've had some issues. They have had some issues there. Okay, when you just cede your state to a whole different country, what do you expect to happen? I'm just trying to understand. And you know what? Here's my question. What percentage of Somalia's GDP comes from Minnesota alone? Just Minnesota, not anywhere else in the country, not anywhere else in the world, but Minnesota specifically, and the surrounding area of Minnesota, and North Dakota, somewhere like that. How much of the Somalia GDP comes from that particular part of the country? That's all I'm trying to figure out.